to What's Right with the World with your host, Glenn Ambrose.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. So here we are, What's Right with the World, going over it, listen to it, living it, being it. Ben, take it away.
Hey Glenn. All right, so this week's top three stories that we're going to cover that we shared this week are so obviously there was a horrific earthquake in Anchorage, Alaska last week. Miraculously, no one was killed.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we shared an article this week from the Anchorage Daily News about praising the engineering and science that allowed for the safety, of everyone during the devastation of the earthquake, which is sort of crazy. And obviously, a lot of stuff fell, and some of it is luck.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of sound engineering that and new science and better technology that is the reason why there was no fatalities in such a horrific event.
Wow, that's amazing. I saw some pictures of that, and it was 7.7 or whatever on the Richter scale. So I mean, it was a big earthquake. It was major. It was severe. So to be able to withstand that is amazing. So yeah, that's technology, man. It's helping.
Definitely. Speaking of, are you familiar with the gigantic garbage patch in the Pacific Ocean?
I've heard of it. Yes.
Well, the first coordinated effort to clean up I believe it's a 1.8 mile long garbage patch in the Pacific Ocean, and the first coordinated effort to clean it up was officially launched.
Nice.
Yeah. So we have
and that one's been getting a lot of attention on the on Facebook too. I've noticed because it's amazing. I mean, 1.8 miles of trash. That's I mean, thank God they're doing something because something needed to be done.
Yeah. And then our final story that we're going to talk about today is a 9-year-old girl wrote a letter to Steph Curry and about his sneakers not being available in the girls section of the store. And he had an awesome response to that and made sure that not only that they would be, and he invited her to California to go to a game and a whole bunch of awesome stuff. But it was just a 9-year-old girl who wanted his basketball shoes. Why were they not available for girls?
Right.
In the girl section and in the little girl section, and he, just said, "You're right. That's
yeah.
that's wrong." And together they're working with the stores that sell it for a solution to that. And it's just a really cool, fun story, Yeah,
and I think that that's something that maybe doesn't get touched on enough, and it caught my attention as you were telling that story. As soon as you said, he was like, "Yeah, you're right. Let's do something about this." That I think we see that so much more than ever. I mean, this dude's making, God knows how many tens of millions this guy's worth, let alone making per year. And he's got all these fans and, people, I'm sure, writing him all the time. And for him to just go, "Hey, you're right," not blame it on the marketing of the big company that does the sneakers for him, or, just, "Hey, you know what? That's a good point. let's do something about that. That to me shows that people are getting less defensive. You know, like before, everything was an attack. And I mean, of course, it's still this way a lot to some degree. But I mean, to have it not be a personal attack on you and just go, hey, you know what? I didn't look at it from that perspective. Thanks for pointing it out. Let's do something about that. Like, you know, really that would solve so many of the problems in the world if we just took that instead of somebody saying, you know, the normal way of communicating is somebody say, well, you know, I think it should be this. And then the other person just figuring out how to defend their position instead of, you know, actually listening and going and thinking and going, are they right? Like usually people don't even do that. You know, so I think that in itself is wonderful, and I think we're seeing it more and more in this world.
Definitely,
you know, people open to suggestions. That's all.
All right, so it's the first week of December 2018. Glenn Ambrose, what's right with your world this week?
What's right with my world? Well, we're doing our first live Q&A on Patreon, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited to get, you know, I love just getting in front of people and interacting with them live. I mean, that is, man, I just absolutely love that because it's, you know, there's no preparation that you can do. Not that I think everybody knows I don't do a heck of a lot of preparation anyway. You know, it's just off the cuff. The information can flow. It can feed off the energy of the people there. So right now, us doing that later today is the thing that's occupying most of my gratitude. I'm psyched for that to be happening, and I'm really looking forward to it. How about you, Ben?
Well, you stole my thunder. I was gonna talk about that a little bit too. But we also just planned out a bunch of new content that's going to be coming, you know, in the next couple months and to start the new year. So I'm excited for, and I love the holidays, you know. So I'm excited for the holidays, as I said last week, and I'm excited for the new content that we have planned, and I'm excited to talk to the people on Patreon today, and you know, it's really cool. I've never really gotten the opportunity to talk to listeners. But you know, I mean, like you've had people call you and stuff, obviously, because if you're looking for a life coach, GlennAmbrose.com, you can find all of Glenn's contact information there. But you know, I haven't had the opportunity to talk to any of the listeners, you know, one-on-one yet, or not a lot of them at least.
Right.
So yeah, it's really fun and exciting, and I'm just looking forward to all of it.
Nice. And I'm excited because I'm in the search, and I put this on my Christmas list, so we'll see if I get it, for my first palm tree Christmas tree. I just want a little tabletop one, man. You know, just a little, nothing.
I am freezing right now.
A palm tree with lights on it in my house,
and I'm freezing
for the holidays.
I am so cold at the moment.
It was 82 yesterday.
This has been What's Right with the World.
Yes, it has. All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. That's What's Right with the World. And keep finding your own stuff and sharing it. And put hashtag The Great Love Project, hashtag What's Right with the World, hashtag Love is Awesome, and whatever else you can come up. So thanks for listening, everybody. We'll talk with you soon.
Glenn is available for life coaching sessions. To book an appointment or for more information, go to GlennAmbrose.com, follow him on Facebook and Twitter, or click the link in the description of this episode.